It's a quiet night on the road. You have been driving for hours through the white landscape of winter in your camper van. The snow is bright in your headlights and falls at a constant fast pace. You can clearly see where you are going, but your eyes are becoming heavy from trying to keep your concentration on the road. There is not much else to see, except embankments of snow and the occasional passing car or lorry. Fog patches make it hard to see things at a distance. It takes a little more concentration. It would be impossible for the moon to be seen tonight due to the fog and the thick, invisible clouds that hide in the winter night sky. The heater keeps you warm as you drive and makes the cabin feel cozy. The sound of grit and compressed snow taps the underside of your van, keeping you awake and focused. The windscreen wipers silently swipe the wet snow away, maintaining a clear view for you. It's an almost silent trip, with not much to see and very little noise. The atmosphere is haunting, but at the same time, very calm and intriguing. The branches of the trees are very heavy, with dollops of a million snowflakes on top of one another. Lights of distant cars glow a red halo up ahead. You wonder where they are going tonight. You are content to be in your camper van, which you consider to be your own little world. Everything about the van is a part of you in some way. Your personality, your memories, and is filled with things that bring you peace or pleasure. Road signs are now almost unreadable, as they are partly covered with snow, but you know the road and continue with confidence. You are looking for a place to stop for the night, and know that there is a service station not too far from where you are. Icicles hang down from some of the road signs, indicating how cold it is outside. Possibly there was some rain before the weather changed. The fog is now getting a little thicker, making you really concentrate much more. Your speed is comfortable and steady as you navigate your way through this somewhat unfamiliar landscape. A small amount of cars are parked up at the side of the road. Each one of them is under at least a foot of snow. Lorries with glowing cabins litter the parking areas. In some way, they are camping too, as you can see them settling down tonight. Some of the trucks and lorries are decorated in Christmas ornaments and lights, perhaps to keep their drivers in the spirit, being so far away from family on their long trips. Time for you in this moment is a peaceful break from the outside world. A time to regather your strength, your energy, and settle for a while. Seeing a large illuminated area up ahead, you observe that this is the service station. Pulling into the gas station, you notice how deep the snow actually is on the ground and how fast the snow is falling. Driving around to the car park at the back, you park up. Turning off your engine, everything becomes silent. Only the soft flakes outside, tapping on the glass and the shell of the camper van with the cold wind blowing, can be heard. Closing down the blinds on the windows, you head to the living area of the camper van. The van is warm for now, but you'll need to light the wood stove to keep it cozy for the night. Taking out some kindling and a couple of logs, you set up the stove and light the fire. Closing the door, the glow of the flames lick the glass, popping inside as the wood begins to pop and crackle. It's quite late and you would like something to eat before going to bed. Reaching into one of the cupboards, you bring out a few cans of soup. There is tomato, mushroom, chicken and minestrone. Taking a few seconds to decide, you put the rest back, keeping the can that you want to eat. You open another cupboard and retrieve a pot to cook your meal. Lighting the hob, you place the saucepan down and pour the contents of the can. Deciding that you would also like some bread with your soup, you place a slice on a plate. The soup bubbles out steam as it gets warmer. The smell is wholesome and hearty. Now being hot enough, you turn off the hob and pour your soup into a bowl. With a spoon in hand, you sip the hot liquid. Your taste buds invigorated, brought alive by the flavors of the ingredients. Dipping the bread into the soup, you soak it up and take a bite. You feel warm inside and very content as you eat. You try to get every last drop, leaving your bowl clean. Having some food in your tummy has made you feel a little more tired. Washing up your bowl, plate and spoon, you check to see how the logs are doing in the wood stove. To your delight, they are burning nicely, and you can feel the heat generated from them comfortably. To keep the stove going for the rest of the night, you place one more log inside. Looking around at your living space, you can see the Christmas decorations that you put up a few days ago. There is tinsel neatly displayed around the edges of the van. There are snowmen, a Santa, a wreath. There are also LED lights on the ceiling that slowly change colour, which makes it feel ever so cozy. And of course, a small Christmas tree with lights, candy canes, and a star on top. The smell of a cinnamon potpourri brings warmth to your nose with its heavy scent that fills the room. Changing into your night clothes, you turn off the LED lights, leaving only the glow of the warming wood stove that delicately shines a soft light. Climbing into bed, you pull the thick duvet over and adjust your pillow. Reaching over, you retrieve a candle pot and a match. Lighting the match, you place it near the wick of the candle. As it begins to burn, you blow out the match and place it into a dish at the side of your bed. Making yourself comfortable and making sure that there are no arches on the duvet to let any cold air in, you place your head down on the pillow. It's all very serene and tranquil now, as you feel every muscle relax and deflate in this moment. The flickering light of the wood stove and the candle dance across the walls and ceiling of the camper van, keeping you warm from the blowing wind and snow outside. Occasionally you can hear the snow sliding off the roof and plopping on the ground. You can also hear the gusts of wind that pick up every now and then. Your eyes becoming very heavy now as the swaying lights and shadows hypnotically soothe your mind. The rare sound of a car or lorry passing on the nearby road helps you drift into a much sleepier state. Every breath calmer than the last. Every muscle more relaxed as each second passes. You are beginning to feel very sleepy. As your mind state slowly shifts into sleep, you turn towards the candle and blow it out. Lying back down, you feel heavier than you did before, especially with only the light coming from the wood stove. Allowing yourself to let go and drift into sleep, the sounds of this cozy space only encourage you to go deeper, like going into hibernation. Outside it may be cold, windy and wet, but here, in this moment, you are dry, warm, and very safe. You lose track of each sound now as you go to sleep. Resting peacefully, your every woe and stress is dissolved. You are now very comfortable and at peace. Staying still, quiet, and gliding further into bliss. Your true self absorbs everything positive in this moment. Your heart is content. Your mind is clear. And your body is at rest. Peering out of your very heavy eyelids, you blearily watch the out-of-focus shadows fade away. Relaxed, calm and still, you drift off deeper. You let every muscle loosen as the orange glow of the wood stove radiates its soft light. It brings peace. Your eyes softly and gently close, heavier. Each muscle now letting go more and more, with each shadow cast on your face. With a clear mind, you slip deeper into a restful and comfortable position, easily swayed into sleep. You are warm, safe, and still in this moment. Drifting further and floating upon the present positivities that you feel inside, your eyes relent and your body heavily settles down for the night. Breathing calmly, restfully and peacefully, you let go more. The sound of the crackling and popping logs from the wood stove are relaxing, to say the least. You find yourself losing all sense of sound every now and then as you begin to sleep. Each breath now deeper than the last, your chest free and your ribcage wide to appreciate every sleepy breath. Drifting deeper and further into sleep, your mind is now consumed with the thought of resting down to relax completely. Your mind and heart feed your soul and your inner true self with the positive images and sensations that you will see in your dreams. Your whole body relaxes, every muscle loose, your mind clear, drifting further and further into sleep. You just let go.